there, and welcome to the Contentment Creator Podcast, the show designed especially for creative entrepreneurs just like you who are committed to a beautiful life that's rooted in courage and contentment, and that's blooming with creativity and prosperity. I'm your host, Ellen Broin, a certified life coach, a singer, a mother, and a lover of alliteration, dogs, and deep conversation. This show is designed to become a part of your daily routine to help you, fellow contentment creator, dig deep to clarify your life vision, catalyze your creative flow, and fuel your entrepreneurial fire in just a few inspiring minutes each day. Each Thursday, we talk about consistency, and this week is Money Week. So today's episode is all about creating your money rituals. Not budgeting, not spreadsheets, rituals. Because if you want to shift your relationship with money, it's not just about numbers. It's about connection. We talk all the time about building strong relationships with our partners, our kids, our community. But how often do we think about building a relationship with our money? A relationship that isn't rooted in stress, fear, avoidance, but rather presence, trust, and even gratitude. That's where financial rituals come in. Just like any relationship, small, consistent actions create deeper intimacy and alignment over time. And today, I want to share how daily, weekly, and monthly rituals can completely transform the way you interact with money. Let's be real. Money is emotional. It's not just numbers in a bank account. It's security, power, freedom, fear, worthiness, all wrapped into one. And if we're not conscious of it, we fall into one of two extremes. One, obsessing over every penny, feeling like we never have enough. Or two, ignoring it completely, avoiding statements, and just hoping for the best. The problem with that? Neither of these is a healthy relationship. Just like any relationship, money requires presence. It wants to be noticed, understood, and nurtured. And that doesn't happen through one-time efforts. It happens through rituals. You don't have to sit down with an Excel spreadsheet every day, but you do have to stay connected. Here are a few examples of some in-the-moment rituals you can implement on the day-to-day. Check your accounts without judgment. Not to stress, not to panic, just to be aware and present with what's coming in and out. Express gratitude for money that flows in. Every time you see a deposit of money coming in, whether it's a paycheck, a client payment, or just a random Venmo from a friend, take a moment to acknowledge it. You could even say thank you in your head or out loud. And make intentional spending decisions. Before swiping your card, check in. Does this align with my values? Conscious spending shifts your relationship with money from impulse to intention. Think of these practices like texting a friend or checking in with your partner. Small daily touches build a strong connection. Now, just like in our romantic relationships, what happens once a week? Date night. That's right, folks. I'm talking about dating your money. Seriously. Pick a set time. Sunday night, Monday morning. Pour yourself a cup of coffee, a cup of wine, put on some music, light a candle, make it fun and lovely. And review what came in, what went out, and what's coming up. During this time, try looking at your spending with curiosity, not shame. No punishing yourself, just noticing patterns. Also make note of allocating your money with purpose. If you've never heard of Jesse Meacham's You Need a Budget or the YNAB system, I highly recommend you give it a quick read and consider implementing the system. The gist of it is, instead of tracking your money, you give every dollar a job, whether it's bills, savings, investments, or fun. And finally, on this date night, make one financial decision for future you. You could set aside $10 towards an investment. You could cancel a subscription you don't use. Or you could put $50 into an unexpected expenses category. These weekly rituals create financial clarity so you never feel lost or reactive. And then, once a month, we can practice the ritual of zooming way out. We slow it down and check where we are on the path. Are we closer or farther away from our vision? Take the time to review where you're at, reconnect with and refine your vision, and set new intentions and actions for the next month. This is where we want to think big picture. How did last month feel financially? Stressful? Expansive? What worked? What didn't? We want to reconnect to your financial why. If you missed it, listen back to yesterday's episode where you can connect your why to your greater purpose of impacting your community. Also, check in. Is your income supporting your values? Are you making choices that align with your vision? And last, but arguably most important, celebrate the financial wins. Did you pay off a little debt? Did you hit a savings milestone? Did you make a smart money decision? Acknowledging progress keeps you winning along your financial journey. And like we've said before on this podcast, we are in the business of playing winnable games. And part of that is celebrating often and habitually. So what do you think? Are you willing to take on money as a relationship to nurture? What kind of rituals would make you feel connected, empowered, and at ease with your money? What would be different if money felt like a trusted friend? Something that supports you, not something you fear. Wait. And what if you showed up for it with the same care and presence you bring to all the other areas and relationships in your life? Because that, more than any budget, savings goal, or financial strategy, is what changes the flow of money in our life. So start small. I've given you a few different places you could start, but there are all sorts of rituals available to you to implement. Pick one ritual to try this week and watch how your relationship with money begins to expand. Thank you for being here with me today, and join me tomorrow when we go deep and talk about the true source of our worthiness. If you enjoyed today's episode, please show your support by leaving reviews and comments. It would truly mean the world to me to hear from you. And hit that subscribe button so you never miss a day, and join me in my mission to help a world full of content creators become a world of contentment creators.